going to be funny. Oh, why? Why? Because it already is. I picked up my pen and my journal that I haven't written in a few days, weeks maybe. Maybe days, not weeks. And was gonna write a list of, not a list, but like an assessment, a life assessment of sorts. Yes, literally my life on paper of I was gonna name it achievements, life achievements, and I thought I will not be able to do such things because writing to me doesn't happen as naturally as talking, and also I think too fast to what my hand can write, and I forget the ideas that I want to put down. Which I get it; it's an exercise that I can practice and continue practicing to slow down and have patience for myself and for the writing that's coming out of me. And it's okay if I forget stuff that I want to say or write down. It's fine. It's fine. So in that life assessment, that was the idea of I'm gonna sit down and write down parts of me, where I'm at in life, how I'm doing, what I'm grateful for. How did this thought come about? Had a conversation with my person about how people live their lives every day, going to this job that they don't necessarily like and just thinking of the weekend. So living for the weekend, basically. And partly how he's doing that too at the moment. How he is going to this job that he doesn't necessarily enjoy that much. He does, but he doesn't, but he does and he doesn't. And it's like a can't wait for the weekend thing. And I started thinking, do I have the same feeling about the job that I'm doing? And I thought about it and I thought about it, and the more I thought about it, the more I was like, no, I actually love it. I actually love the job that I'm doing. The working for somebody else part. That's the place that I'm at right now. Besides doing this thing that's for me, and in the process of becoming who I am becoming, I am working a job in a bakery that I freaking love. I absolutely love it. When I'm there, I don't want to be somewhere else. That's how much I like it. I'm not thinking, oh, I'm working now until this time and I can't wait for that time to come. I just love being there. And it's the place that I can practice my awareness in. I've noticed that every time I'm there, playing the game of awareness, and I'm aware that I'm aware that I'm aware kind of thing happens more often than in the days when I'm not there, which I would like to practice it more in the days when I'm at home or in any other places, which I do, but not as often as over there. I just become aware of the fact that I'm aware, and I freaking love to play that game, and it brings a smile to my face, and I'm so present with what I'm doing, and I enjoy working with the people that I work with and the things that I do. It's like people that I interact with or don't interact with, because some people I talk to, some people I don't talk to. Some days I'm like that chatterbox, some days I'm like happily in my peace and quiet moment. And I really appreciate the fact that I've learned to make coffee the proper way. As in with a coffee grinder and milk, frothing up the milk and making cappuccinos, and oh my god, baking stuff. Yeah, I feel like I've gained some skills that I didn't have before, that I don't even feel like, oh, what am I going to use this next in my life? I love the fact that I got to do this. And I'm still going to do it for maybe about a month and a half. I'm gonna do it for about a month and a half, and then I'm off to Switzerland. So that's fun. Okay, so life assessment. What do I put? I had to put the pen down because I keep fiddling with it. What do I put? How do I how do I word this? How do I make my little bit of life assessment? So besides this job that I'm working, that I enjoy doing, do I feel happy? Am I happy? And I know many times, I ask myself this question so many times. I think I even spoke about it in many of these freaking clips that I do. Am I happy right now? Many times the answer is yes, many times it's no. When the answer is no, I'm asking myself, why am I not happy? What is it right now that's stopping me from being happy? What creation in my brain is getting in the way of my happiness right now? What am I lacking that I feel that I need to be having in order to be happy? Because I have noticed many times, like every other human, I put my happiness in the hands of things that I have or don't have, of achievements that I've acquired or haven't acquired yet, of things that I've done, things that I haven't done, places that I've been, worthiness. So, life achievements. What do you even call life achievement? I think the thought process that I had with this was, all in all, the happiness part. Am I okay with where I am and the things that I'm currently living? And oh, wow, yes and no. Yes and no. Yes, because if I'm just focusing on where I am and enjoying the moment, totally yes. If I start thinking of the future or the things that I've left behind, the things that I've changed, the ways that I've changed in, some of them I miss, some of them I'm happy that are not present in my life anymore. Some things I regret. I know you shouldn't regret anything in life because they got you to where you are. Yes, I totally agree. I am very grateful for the things that I've experienced in my life because they got me where I am, but I also regret some of them. I wouldn't repeat some of the things that I did. Will I ever get to a place where I'm going to be grateful without regret? I don't know. Maybe not in this lifetime. Have I added more karma for the next one? Sure. Why? Because I'm influencing all the people that I'm interacting with. And the first three people that I'm thinking of the most right now are my kids. So many theories regarding the kids of they were my enemies in other lives and now they're my kids, so I'm forced to love them, or maybe they were other relatives in my family. Heck knows. I know that the decisions that I've made in this lifetime are affecting them in this lifetime. I know that there's going to be conversations that I'm going to be having with them where I cannot put my needs first. Even though I'm saying that and I'm thinking, I'm constantly putting my needs first right now. I'm constantly putting my needs first. And at the same time feeling that they're not being met, that I'm not fulfilled, that I can sometimes tap into that feeling. I feel satisfied and safe and full and secure and abundant and worthy and lovable and loved and held and heard and seen. I feel all of those, but they're not constantly there. It's like I have learned the skill to know how to access those feelings. And I also get wrapped up in the stories of what I haven't achieved yet, or the things that I haven't lived yet, or the things that I fucked up in, or how much better I could do, or what else is there for me that I can visualize and bring about into my life. How am I stopping myself from experiencing the things that I would love to experience? Am I blocking? Is there such a thing as a block? The fact that I visualize things in a certain way, does that stop the goodness that the universe has to offer? Am I not listening to my inner voice? Yes, I'm not. How do I know? Because I have started to feel like right now the thing that's most present in my system is I feel that I need to go to Romania, where I'm originally from. I haven't been in over 9 years now, and I have this strong sensation that I need to go there. Am I going anytime soon? As far as I know, no. I want to so badly. Why am I not going? Because I've got other plans and other commitment, and I'm doing that thing that people do of, I can't go because of this, or I can't go because of that. I'm literally doing that to myself. Part of me is hoping that by the time this comes out, I would have gone. I feel it so strongly that I need to do that. It's like my soul is calling me there and I'm not listening, or I'm not fulfilling that. And this is how I'm stopping myself from experiencing whatever I need to experience. When I feel it, it's like the soul is calling me there and I'm not listening to it. How do I know it's my soul calling? I cannot explain how I know. I just know. It's a knowing. It's a feeling. It's a knowing, a sensation. It's not like I visualize something in particular, because I think my clairvoyancy is not that developed. My clairsentiency. Wow, is that the word? Clairsentient, but then clairsentiency. Oh, I'm loving this play. Clairsentient, clair audience sometimes, those are a bit more developed, but the visualizing part, not so much. When it comes to knowing something, feeling something, it's there. And I know that by not listening to that, I am also not allowing those skills to develop even more. So I'm in this thing that so many people do of I know and I feel and I think for sure I should be doing these things, yet I am not doing them. I'm not following my highest excitement. Why? Why am I not following my highest excitement? That is the biggest question, bestest question I could ask myself. What is more important than following my highest excitement? And it's the voice of everything else outside of me. Well, you can't go and do this because you have a job that you gotta go to. You can't do that because, well, it's so funny I'm saying this. I'm not prioritizing other things. If I follow my highest excitement, I'm not prioritizing anybody else's needs. What the heck is the worst that could happen? But what is the best that could happen if I follow my own? What am I afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm gonna disappoint people. I'm afraid that I'm gonna break an image. I'm afraid that I am not following through with my whatever. Can't think of the word. I'm not following through with things. So I'm afraid that I'm letting people down. If I follow my own excitement, it's pretty sad. Hearing myself say that makes me feel sad. Why? Because if it was somebody else sitting in front of me right now telling me these things, I'd be like, oh my God, go do the thing. Go do the thing. Go experience the thing. Go explore. Follow your highest excitement. I would get so fucking excited and I would get so encouraging towards the other person to go and explore and do the things that light them up. And I'm sitting here talking myself out of the things that light me up. So I really need to go to Romania, and that needs to happen sooner rather than later. And I know that it'll show itself to me as to how that's going to manifest. Well, follow your highest excitement. Follow my highest excitement. I just threw about my tissue because I've been going through the upgrades as well, the physical upgrades. And I am very grateful that it's so funny, see? There are times when I know that the power of my mind is very strong. There are times when I believe it is, but I don't fully acknowledge it, because there have been times when I've had coughs and colds and whatever, and I'd be telling myself that, oh, it's gonna go and I'm getting better already, but I wouldn't fully know it. This time around, I knew it. Same as that other knowing. There's another kind of knowing that happens. This one too, I knew ever since I got it, ever since I started it, it was going to be very rough at the beginning, but it's slowly on its last legs. That's what I kept telling myself, and I believed it. I knew it. So I've got out of the physical upgrade. Maybe still a few snots left now and then. Otherwise, it's all good. It's all fun and games. So this started off with my life assessment of sorts. How was I going to write all this down? How do I channel all these thoughts into writing and become more patient with myself and with my writing? Anybody? Any ideas? Because I've got this beautiful journal that I purchased a few months ago that I started writing in, and I consider that I'm pretty consistent with it, taking into account the fact that I haven't for a long while. And I really like the pens that I'm using, and I really appreciate all of that, yet and I have it somewhere I could see it daily. I see it daily, but I don't write in it daily. Not at this point anyway. It's every few days, every couple of days, every other day thing. Many times I don't know what to write, and I know I can just allow my hand to write. And then this would have been a great one that I really wanted to put down on paper. Life assessment. With little boxes that I can tick on there. Yet I didn't. Because here I am. That was the other thing that was crossing my mind yesterday. And it's the recurring theme in my life right now of how do I make life about others and not about me, as much as life revolves around me, because there's nothing else except me. Everybody else outside of me is me too, yet how do I serve me? That's the external of me. How do I stop making this all about me? What can I do to serve? And it used to annoy me when I would hear people say that, because I'd be like, how do you get to the place, scratching my nose as I'm saying that? How do I get to the place of wanting to serve, but feeling it from the inside, not because I know it's what people do? Because I didn't think that would be a thing. I didn't think I'd ever get to that place of wanting to serve. And if this year has taught me something, it's taught me a lot this year. But one of the things that it's taught me is that I can really not live life just for myself. It can't be that. It can't be just that. So how do I serve? How do I get this out? This is the funny part. I know how to. I know all the steps, all the business part of things, all the steps I should be doing to put myself out. With I would love to do coaching sessions with people. My life is not perfect. I don't have all my shit together, but I have a lot of knowledge, and I have a lot of ways that I know that would help other people in their growth and expansion. Do I put myself out that way? No. Why? Because I feel that there's so many other people that do that, but then I also have the other side of the coin of not everybody is me, and not everybody resonates with everybody. Some people are gonna love what I have to give. Some people are gonna be like, holy shit, put her away. Some people resonate with the medicine that I provide, some people don't, and that's okay whichever way. But how do I get myself out there? Probably like this. This is the way. This is the way. This is one of the ways. Anyway, I think I'm done for now with my life assessment, my life self-assessment. Didn't get much ticked on my list of things that I've achieved or haven't achieved or would want to achieve or whatever. Oh man, yeah, I'm done with it though for now. So thank you for listening.